Hello wonderful viewers, welcome to my channel. If you haven't subscribed, kindly do that and click on the notification bell to be the first to be notified on my next video. Today I'm going to show you how to connect your HTML to your database using phpmyadmin. First of all, you would have to have XAMPP installed. After that, you open the XAMPP control panel and you start the Aperture and mysql. When you are done with that, you go to the location where you have installed your XAMPP and you launch the XAMPP folder. You open the XAMPP folder. You would have your own at local disk if you didn't change the location during installation, and you select the htdocs, and here let's create a new folder called my database. Okay, my db, and we save it. After that, we launch it with any text editor. You can launch it with any text editor. Okay, when you are done, let's create a new file. We'll be creating two new files. The first one will be index.php. The next one would be connection.php. okay, and when you are done with that one, the next thing you would have to do is let's launch our web browser. Let's launch our web browser and type localhost. Okay, the localhost, and we locate where our folder, the folder we just created, my db folder is, and you select that one, and you take the index.php, and another one is empty because we didn't write any code in our file. Okay, so now let's write code here. So let's begin with a php code. Okay, and the closing tag for that one, and we save. Now let's have our html codes too down below. So html, we would have head, and under the head we have title. Let's say my db. Okay, my database. And we save, and when we come under the body, we would have h1, and let's say welcome to my website. Okay, welcome to my website, and we save. So now let's get back to our web browser and refresh it. Welcome to my website. Okay, now let's type phpmyadmin. We want to access our database. For you'll be redirected directly to the home page, but I've customized mine, so I have a password on it. Let me quickly type the password and we move on. So when you are done, it will bring you to the home page. Okay, this is what you see, and you can create a new database, or we have old ones there, databases that were default, that were created already. So which is one of them is the test. This I created it myself. 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 This is a default one, so we will be connecting to the test database. Okay, so have that in mind, and let's get back to our code. So connection, let's come back to our connection file. We would have the dollar sign and say db host. Sorry, we have to write the opening tag. You have to type the opening tag for PHP. And because all the codes that we are going to be writing here is going to be in PHP, there is no need to bring the closing tag. Okay, it's going to be only PHP code. So $db host, $db host equal, and we have your double quotation, so localhost, the DB name is localhost, and we would end our code with a semicolon, and we would have another one, DB user. DB user will be root. Okay, and we would have our DB password. DB password should be equal to, for you by default, the DB password, there is nothing there, so you just leave it this way. But me, I've customized mine, so I have the password there. I have to type my password there. Okay, and we have DB name, the database name. DB name will be equal to, the DB name is here, the one I told you about, this one, test. Okay, so that is going to be our DB name. So test, and we end our code. So we are done with the parameters concerning the database. So what we need to do now is to connect to our database. So let's say $con, standing for connection, equal mysqli underscore connection. Okay, connect. So mysqli underscore connect, and you would have to just, sorry, I'm coming. You would just have to come and copy this. Just copy this and paste. Copy this one. Okay, and paste. Copy the password, comma, paste, and we copy the user DB name, copy DB name, and we paste. Here we have to add the dollar sign, and we end our code. So now we are connected to our database. Okay, oh sorry, not beginning from the, you have to begin just the PHP connection.php, only that one in the bracket in an inverted commas. Okay, this is what we have. Now let's get back to our browser and see what's happening. Refresh it, and voila, connection successful. So now you are successfully connected to your database. So let's see if we made an error here. Let's say my password was wrong. Okay, and we refresh the database again. You see, it's going to give us an error. Okay, but if we correct the password here and then we come back to refresh, you see, connection successful.